Good evening, this is the Lion of Legend, and welcome to a lakeside walk in the Dolomites, or Dolomites. I believe Dolomites is the appropriate Italian or German way to say this. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Alright, and we are right in it. So, to my understanding, this is supposed to be a stroll through the mountains, a park, I guess a park in the mountain. Not too familiar with the Dolomites. So perhaps this game will educate me to some extent. Naturally, that education will come with a bit of horror and creepiness. Oh, this is a pretty sight. I wonder how exact or how accurate this is. Let's see here. Welcome to Alege, if I'm saying that correctly. Alege, known as Ali in the local dialect, is a small Venetian town with 1,087 inhabitants, nestled among the spectacular peaks of the Dolomites. Its most distinctive feature is the picturesque lake, formed in 1771, following a landslide that detached from Mount Peace, a modest peak on the right bank of Cordoval River. The mass of debris buried 3 villages, forever altering the landscape. Despite its tragic origin, the lake is now the beating heart of local tourism. Its crystal-clear waters reflect the towering walls of Mount Civetta, attracting visitors from around the world, from skiing enthusiasts to hikers in pursuit of breathtaking views. Okay. I'm going to have to apologize in advance for any mispronunciations that I make here today. Hello. Hello. Well, I see this is one of those kinds of games that's going to get slightly more disturbing as I make progression. Let's see how far this rabbit hole goes. This is definitely one of those moments where you think, am I alone? Because that's not me making that sound. Wow. You know, I was about to say that it's probably some critter, maybe a deer or something, and sure enough, these deer are crazy. They just don't know, they just hop out of nowhere sometimes. What do you have over here? August 16th, Alege Lakeside. Boat light show, fireworks. Oh, hey, that's this year. Is this an actual event? Is that a clown? Why? I have questions. Whoa, what the hell? Oh, that's a tree. That's not too bad. Alege is a perfect getaway for those seeking... Let me look up how to say this. Or I think I was pretty close. Alege. Alege is a perfect getaway for those seeking nature, sports, and recreation. The town offers a wide range of activities, running events, modern ski lifts, and entertainment for both adults and children. In summer, its lake takes on a... something, where fishermen's rowboats and pedal boats create a charming atmosphere. During the warmer months, the weekly lakeside market draws tourists, offering local products and handicrafts. Maybe I have to come out and visit this place sometime. I've never been to Italy. I've always been curious, though. I grew up around a lot of Italians in my childhood. I've also remember going to birthday parties for some of those friends back then, and having food that was from legit Italian families passed down by generations. Not that stuff like, Olive Garden or something like that. I'm talking about actual homemade Italian food from actual Italians. Let me tell you something. That was really good. I do miss it. Splash Party, seasonal closure. Alleghe, piani di peste. Live music, food, and drinks. Rundown little park here. It's cute. This place needs some attention. Towards a sustainable balance. It is regrettable to acknowledge how Alleghe and its surrounding villages have become primarily tourist destinations, despite possessing the resources to foster a thriving economy. Local traditions, such as woodworking, wrought iron craftsmanship, and gastronomy, have almost disappeared, leading to a cultural impoverishment of the area. Although tourism has brought wealth, it is also reshaping the town's original identity. It is crucial to find a balance between tourism development, the preservation of traditions, and the environment to ensure a sustainable and prosperous future. The mysteries of Alleghe. The Lake of Shadows. The chilling disappearances of Alleghe. Despite its timeless charm, Alleghe became infamous between the 1930s and 1940s, and once again in the 1980s, due to a series of mysterious... Oh, hell no. What the hell? Can I read? Please? Thank you? Let me read this again and not mess up. Anyway, despite its timeless charm, Alleghe became infamous between the 1930s and 1940s, and once again in the 1980s, due to a series of mysterious disappearances. Although the exact circumstances remain uncertain, it is believed that these events occurred near Lake Alleghe, as the last traces of the victims were discovered in its close proximity. The missing individuals included men, women, young people, and adults, all vanishing without a trace in a phenomenon that seems to repeat itself cyclically over the decades. These occurrences, now collectively referred to as the Mysteries of Alleghe, have inspired numerous books attempting to shed light on what happened, but without ever solving the enigma. Even the film industry has turned its attention to these events, bringing the chilling stories of Alleghe to the big screen. The lake is often portrayed as a symbol of a dark secret, one that has never been uncovered. The eerie aura that still lingers over the Alleghe continues to fuel its mysterious allure, drawing those fascinated by the unknown to its waters. Maybe I shouldn't visit this place. Oh, it can't be that bad, right? Other than the... whatever the hell, making the rude, deep breath in my ear as I'm trying to read. Ugh. Oh, that's disgusting. The hell is that? It's not another deer. I'll tell you that much. Kind of waiting... Good evening. Huh. Well, obviously, this means I should just follow you. Is that blood? Well, this sure as hell is curious. I'm just gonna keep going because clearly we're very smart people who are just tourists looking to figure out the mysteries of Alege. And we don't care about the possibility of getting jumped and murdered in the woods, because not only are we very smart, we're also very brave, and we know the extent of our strength, meaning that we can handle just about anything. Just one guy with a backpack, it can't be that bad, right? Oh boy, why do I always find myself in these scenarios playing these characters who just don't mind to hop into these sort of situations? Correal del Civeta, Belluno, February 14th, 1981. Families of the victims want the truth. Alege and the mystery of the disappearances. For over 6 months, the small community of Alege has been shaken by a series of mysterious disappearances. 5 people, including 3 young women and 2 adults, have vanished without a trace. The case has sparked growing unease, bringing back memories of similar events in the 1930s and 1940s. At that time, a series of disappearances, affecting at least 7 people, remained unsolved, with investigations quickly dismissed due to lack of evidence. Some witnesses spoke of something presences, something or something ever confirmed. Today, history seems to be repeating itself. Local authorities have intensified their search efforts, but no concrete leads have emerged. More than 40 years have passed, but the scars left by the past disappearances are still fresh in our community's memory, says L. Daytoni, mayor of Alege. The families of the victims refuse to remain silent. With a determination reminiscent of past decades, they are insisting on a resolution to the case. Authorities have vowed to remain watchful, yet growing fears suggest the town may be facing another wave of mysterious disappearances. The case, recently reopened, remains a priority for local police, yet answers still seem out of reach. With each day that passes without answers, the mysteries of Alege grow ever deeper, stirring suspicions and giving rise to shadowy theories. I wonder if we're not actually a tourist. Maybe we're someone that's from around here who's actually trying to investigate these disappearances. We're probably going to be disappearing soon ourselves. Wouldn't be surprised about that one. Alright, let's keep it moving and make not smart decisions. Because you always have to go in solo in these sort of situations, otherwise the suspense would not be as intense. We should take the axe. But I guess we're not going to take the axe because why not, right? Who's even living out here? Maybe this is temporary. Oh, that's cute. I know I heard whispering. That to me means you turn around and you don't investigate it further unless you absolutely have to. So we're gonna keep moving to speedrun our eventual abduction. Perhaps right now. April 6, 2025. That's just a couple weeks ago. Still no leads. Investigating the recent disappearances, I have uncovered documents and testimonies linking these events to similar cases from the 1930s and the 1980s. The missing individuals seem to have vanished into thin air. No bodies ever resurfaced. No traces have ever been found. Local whispers tell of an ancient something bound to the lake, a sacrifice. Censored. Yet the elders remain silent. Something reveals more. Elio R., a local fisherman interviewed in 1932, claimed to have witnessed a faceless figure rise from the water moments before an inexplicable wave capsized his boat. An older local chronicle recounts that the mother of B. Padalin, A young man who vanished in 1980 swore she heard knocking at the door 3 days after his disappearance. When she opened it, she only found wet footprints on the floor. Hypothesis: the lake might conceal geological dangers, such as sudden backflows or whirlpools. But could nature really be selective in choosing its victims? And why do no bodies ever resurface? Could the missing individuals have desperately tried to escape from an isolated, lonely, and mentally stifling town? Some parish records mention strange events occurring near the lake in past centuries. They speak of bodies never... What is up with all this censorship? A cult worshipping something in the water. Could there be something, recent disappearances? I don't know. Sure. Alright, just hurry. Let's go get kidnapped or whatever. Like, we're gonna get abducted by a demon, by aliens, by Bigfoot. Whatever is about to happen, we're in for the ride now. Yeah, I'm sure that person with the backpack was not an actual human being. It's probably bait to get us abducted. I'm surprised nothing has appeared behind me yet. I'm sure that's coming eventually. We'll have to... Which way do I go? We'll go left. Because the light there is having problems. And the light above me is having problems. I guess our time is coming. Holy moly. Oh, everything is out. Oh, we're so... Whoa, what the hell is happening? I don't know where I'm going. I think I'm about to get abducted, y'all. Holy moly, this is actually extreme. What? A UFO. What the hell? What is happening? Oh. Alright, so how long do I watch this as a distraction before someone throws me in there too? No way I'm getting out of here that easily. Well, that's a wrap. So, aliens. There you go. Well, that was a lakeside walk in the Dolomites, or the Dolomites. What is that blue thing right over here? Anyway, that was a really creepy walkthrough. I have to say that was definitely a creepy walk through this mountain. It kept me on my toes. Not immediately at the start, but definitely going in and getting deeper through the trail here. I was expecting someone to show up behind me. Maybe somebody did and I just didn't turn around in time. I'm not sure. But even though that didn't happen, the game was still scary, it was still creepy, and I still enjoyed it. Good job to the dev. That being said, if you did enjoy this video, go ahead and leave it a like, leave a comment, share the video, perhaps even subscribe to the channel. And I will see you all in the next video. So have a good night.